Narito ang ating balita. Spokesperson Salvador Panelo, sinagot lahat ng mga katanungan ng umano'y mga bias na media. Panoorin ang buong detalye.
Sir, nakausap niyo na si Presidente regarding the US invitation. The invitation to visit US. Nakausap niyo na po siya.
And your question is what?
Kung
Will he accept or not?
Yes, sir.
This was his response. He said, the first invitation, in fact, dalawa na yata, di ba? Dalawang personal invitation. And then, there was this uproar about the 5 senators introducing provisions in the budget in relation to Ms. De Lima. He said, one, he has to ponder over it. Why? Because he doesn't want to go there, and if he's already there, some U.S. senators would be unhappy seeing him there. Because he's supposed to be number 1 on the list. Number 2, sabi niya, I do not even know if U.S. will issue me a visa. And if I'm issued a visa, I do not know if when I arrive in the States, I would be allowed entry. Oh, kaya sabi niya.
So sir, do you think yung
Yun
cancellation?
yung nasagot niya.
So sir,
Ha?
gusto niya po.
Ano?
So he's open po to visit the US.
Hindi nga, sinasabi niya nga na kung baka tinapon niya sa inyo, yan ang aking posisyon.
So nagwo-worry
Mamaya,
siya.
hindi niyo ako papasukin eh.
So sir, nagwo-worry po siya for his safety. Yun po ba yun?
Hindi nag-worry for safe kasi hindi niya alam baka kung yan ang posisyon ng mga senador, sinasabi na lang yan ang batas nyo, eh baka hindi niyo ako papasukin niya, ba't pa ako pupunta ron? Parang gano'n lang.
So
point
yung-
niya. So in other words, the ball has been thrown to them. Then they have to do something about it. Kung since the president's already made his position on the matter, pag sinabi ng hindi pwede yan. Ibang usapan na yun.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, follow up muna, Francis. Francis. And then,
Yes, sir. Bali kasi ang invitation came from President Donald Trump himself, di ba?
The invitation is to the ASEAN leaders for a U.S.-ASEAN special summit sa lahat ng mga leaders.
Yeah, pero kasama naman po si Presidente.
Yung dalawang previous invitation, personal invitation yun ni President Trump. While this one is an official invitation to all ASEAN leaders.
Sir, what if kung lahat ng ASEAN leaders nagpunta doon, tapos si Presidente lang di pumunta, hindi ba parang pangit naman sa imahe ng Pilipinas kung hindi siya pupunta?
Hindi, that is assuming na hindi siya pupunta. Hindi ba sinabi niya na nga ang posisyon niya? Kung baka tinapon niya sa Amerikano yung nasa isip niya. Una, ayaw ko maging unhappy yung mga senador niyo. Pangalawa, hindi ko nga alam kung papapasukin niya ako o hindi eh. Kasi meron kayo sinasabi niyong batas.
okay. Ace?
Pero hindi ba parang change of stance or tone to? Kasi previously...
Change of what?
Change of stance or tone. Kasi previously, the President will say, no, hindi ako pupuntain ngayon. Nagpa-ponder na po siya.
Kasi nga personal yung invitasyon sa kanya ni Trump. Personal lang eh. Eh, ito iba eh. It's an official invitation to all ASEAN leaders and there is a special summit. And
Although last time, hindi rin naman siya nag-qualify ng ganyan. Dati, talagang
hindi,
hindi
kaya nga
pupunta.
sinasabi. Sinasabi niya na nga yun. Dati, mga personal invitation lang. This one is ibang invitation to. But ang problema nga, because of that, I don't want to see these senators seeing me and being unhappy, me being there. And at the same time, don't even know if they will allow me or not. One, will they give me a visa? Number 2, kasi wala siyang visa.
So, okay. So, given the word ponder, is it safe?
Pondering. In other words-
Pondering, yes. So, is it safe to say that he is not closing his doors to visiting the US?
Depende yun. Kasi, in other words, he's throwing the ball to them. Tingnan ko anong reaction niyo. O, pag sinabi na, no, we're giving you a visa, we'll allow you entry, including all your delegations. O, pag bumalik sa kanya, then I will ask him, Mr. President, ano na tayo?
So yun na yun. Okay, salamat Sec.
Tina, Celerina, and then Julie.
So sir, if the conditions are met na nabigyan siya ng visa and
Wala naman siyang impose na condition. He just expressed certain sentiments relative to some issues that may affect his entry.
also sir, based on your explanation, so yung interest of the ASEAN and the role of the Philippines dun prevails upon the President's personal views against the U.S.
No. From what I look at his responses, gusto niya pumunta. Yan ang nasa isip ko. But, paano ko pupunta? Kung yan naman ang sinasabi niyong kondisyon sa Amerika. Hindi natin alam kung kakapasok ako doon. Wala pa nga akong visa. O, di ba?
So we want the President wants an
in other words,
assurance.
exactly nga, pinapabayaan niya namin mag-US government, mag-decide kayo. Ano, you're still inviting me or not?
So, an assurance from the U.S. government.
Kasi on a personal level, he doesn't want to go there for the reasons he has already stated. One, he cannot stand the weather, the temperature. Di ba? Basta it's a long trip. Basta long haul, ayaw niya.
Okay. Celerina and then Julie.
Sir, sundutin ko lang yung sinabi ni Tina. So, the President wants a categorical assurance from the U.S.
No, he didn't say that. Basta yun ang usapan namin at kinu-quote ko siya exactly yung nasa salita niya.
So, ano dapat yung signal na gagawin ng U.S.?
I don't know. Then let the U.S. receive whatever signals it wants to receive from the statements of the President.
So, if the President won't push through with the trip, it means that the U.S. did not give any good signal to the
I
President.
don't know. Mag-nag-i-speculate na lang tayo. Basta, yan ang posisyon ng Presidente.
Okay, Julie.
Sir, sundot ulit.
Ano na?
Sundot ulit, sir.
Ano na?
Sir, so what we are saying is that the president might consider accepting the invitation if the US, in good faith, gives him a visa and allows him entry.
Hindi ko alam.
Sir,
I don't know. We have to respond, or rather, we have to wait for the response of the US. Doon sa mga sinabi ni Presidente, I'm sure makakarating naman yun. Ngayon, sinasabi ko na, di ba? Pinomonitor naman tayo ng lahat ng embassy. Siyempre sabihin, ganito.
Pero sir, di ba, since it's an official invitation for the ASEAN-US Summit na ini-invite siya, di ba automatic naman na, bibigyan ka ng visa, i-allow ka entry, di ba, ano yun? Head of state siya eh. Alam ka na
Normally,
marami
yes.
siya.
But these are not normal times with respect to this case of Miss De Lima kasi ipinasok nga siya doon eh. Di ba? Kaya hindi normal ang sitwasyon.
But didn't you also say na yung the rider on De Lima, regarding De Lima, yung sa US budget, di ba sabi niyo before na it's upon the prerogative of the executive, which President Trump
Kung
controls.
prerogative ng executive, hindi mo alam kung anong gagawin ng executive. Wala pa naman silang, first, wala silang listahan. So, hindi mo alam kung they will.
Okay.
Hindi, wala. Malabo pa nga lahat eh. It's all, even De Lima herself is saying, if they're allowed there, kasi hindi pa naman nag-ooperate yung batas.
Can we say, sir, that President Duterte is worried about that rider?
The President is never worried about anything except the sufferance of the Filipino people
Okay, sir.
and the interest.
Last question. Follow up yan. Last two on US-ASEAN. Arian and then Joseph.
So, sir, kailangan, sir, ma-persuade si President Duterte.
Hindi. Antayin natin kung ano yung response ng Amerikano doon sa mga sinabi niya.
Did you communicate to the US
Hindi na
yung mga
kailangan.
sentiments
As
na
I
yan
said,
formally?
all embassies I discovered coming from them. They're all monitoring pala all these press conferences.
Okay, sir.
So alam na nila kung anong posisyon kasi sinabi ko na ngayon.
Okay, sir. Meron
Kasi
po ba
he's supposed to say that during the tete-a-tete and overrun I'm compelled to share it to you.
Pero sir, given na may mga na-cancel yung visa, for example, ni US Senator Bato,
Pero
and-
hindi natin alam kung ang in relation to what yun eh.
ayun nga sir, tutuloy pa rin po ba si PRD if ever?
Hindi ko alam.
Hindi
Mag-i-speculate
po yun
tayo.
kino-consider. Hindi yun factor.
Let's just wait for the response
Okay, sir.
of the U.S.
Okay.
government.
Last on US ASEAN, Joseph.
Sir, categorical question. Does he or does he would he not want to go to the US?
I do not know.
Okay.
Other issue,
Why? Pero, sige,
Joseph?
I do not know yung sagot natin, sir.
You
Pero sabi nyo kanina, parang
you
gusto
ask me
niya.
personally, I do
No,
not
no,
know.
no, because you talked to him.
Oo pero yun
is
ang
the
sabi
response,
niya eh. Hindi ko mabasa kung anong ibig sabihin.
But you said earlier na parang feeling niya gusto niya pumunta. It's the 1 p.m. mark. Clarify lang, sir. Parang ano ba?
Yung
gusto
mga
mo niya?
nanonood, ang daming komentaryo sa inyo.
Like the president, we do not accept. Sarap. Sir, hindi. Does he or does he would not want
Yeah,
to go?
hindi. Basta yun ang kanyang sagot.
Okay.
Okay. Last, US, other, follow-up
Hindi ko
muna, Vance Fernandez. Pabot ang microphone.
Sir, in short, takot po ba ang presidente pumasok sa teritoryo ng US?
Hindi nga natatakot tong mamang to. Di ba sabi ko siya, walang kinakatakutan to.
Okay, thank
Okay,
Takot
so,
lang siya pag naghihirap ang taong bayan. Gagawa niya ng paraan yun.
Sir, will it make a difference kung official visit ang pag-imbita sa Pangulo?
Hindi ko alam.
Official visit ang president.
Basta sinabi niya na yung posisyon niya. You can draw your conclusions kung ano man ang you have in your mind.
At yan ang ating balita. Maraming salamat sa iyong pagsubaybay. Ito ang Balitang Express.